All right, March 3rd, 2020. Here we go. Word of the day today is pulchritude, meaning beauty. Hopefully, the weather shows us some pulchritude because I'm getting sick of this cloudy weather. It's driving me nuts. Prompt is make a list of things that have pulchritude. A beautiful word to start using within your poetry, perhaps. A nice kind of intellectual word, so to speak. Common lit. I put up a Ray Bradbury story called The Velt. I also put up some links to a radio play and audio. So listen to that and read along at the same time. I was looking at a lot of the common lit averages out of all common lits done throughout the year, and here are some of the students with the highest averages. I just want to read them out. Oscar, 94. Farah, 94.5. Sean, 90.9. Nev, 95. Vardan, 94. Marin Barsoom, 90. Warlito, 91. Anahita, 92. Veer, 92. Mithul, 91. Julia, 95. Danielle, 92. PJ, 92. Prachi, 92. These are great averages, so keep it up. Lots of poetry I want to read today. Whole bunch of poems from you guys. And one of my own. Going to start right now with one of my own poems called Frigiliana, which is named after a town in Spain. Frigiliana. The wooden table, drums refracted down the valley. So much more, car off cliff. Dog chase, actually tackle. Not us, after slurp under door. Open window, new cat's clothes. On rooftop, to Luna up the street. Besame mucho, the entire town, now awake because of us. Some beautiful poems that you guys have written. I'm going to read out a few right now. Thunder by Jahina. Ellie and Kelly gestured for motivators in a sunny street filled with haters. One day the thunder stumbled across them, only them and no one humble. Ellie found the rain, she found her happiness again. Kelly befriended the lightning, a flash of whitening. The thunder stood there brightening. Even if you are alone, you will always be enlightening. Grains of sand and silt and dust by Vardan Maski. Some grains of sand and silt and dust rode the creek. Physics said they must. The grains of sand went down a hill and stopped because they'd had their fill. The grains of silt found the flowing sea and bathed in its eternity. The grains of dust clung to a stone and told if that it would not be alone. For everyone who joins the stream, eventually they'll find their dream. I Wake Up by Xavier Artist. I wake up. I'm inside a prison waiting to be freed. I see people looking at me. They seem to be in need. But why is it me they have to read? What do I have? The will fulfill their greed. I suddenly feel a hand grab me. I started to plead, thinking the deed was going to make a scene. I started to feel like nothing more than prey being taken to a queen. I was put in a bag, pitch black with nothing, not even a screen. The worst part is the bag wasn't even clean. The man reaches for my body. His hands hold me in place while he moves me towards his mouth. Today, luck was on my side. I slipped out of the man's hand thinking I died. The wind was my guide, and all I had to do was hide. I'm stumbling down the hill, watching the ride unfold, and somehow I feel at ease as I feel myself ascend to the sky. The Donut by Marina Barsoom. There's a hole in my life, like something missing. But then they add the glaze and sprinkles, and it doesn't really matter anymore. No one notices you are broken. Vitiating by Julia Kazuch. Vitiating. After so many years, he was right. Read the sign. Couldn't believe it. What's wrong with this world? The Uber driver says. There's too many bad politicians and too many bad people who support them. You're into politics? Of course not. I don't even know who's running in today's election. Conversation by Priyali Shah. The traffic found in the city is as ubiquitous as cell phones. Wide vocabulary, sir. Would you happen to be a poet? Oh, yes, though I must say the artists in this town are quotidian. Could I be honored with a personification of this city? Yes, my boy. This city's roads have the pace of a sloth. May I hear another? Yes, you may. Find Myself One Day by Anya Singh. Take my word, I'll find myself one day, whether it's in the forest or in a pile of hay. Whether it's a school or college, either way, I'll find myself one day. Take my word, I'll find myself one day, like the others found their stories right away. One became a singer and the others lives on a seaway. But my story's yet to come, I found myself one day. Take my word, I'll find myself one day, whether it's on a Friday, Wednesday, or Saturday. Regardless of how long it might take, I'll find myself one day. Keep the poems coming, guys. Very good stuff. I'm working on putting them together in a Prezi, like I said. Hopefully, maybe you guys will get that this weekend. I'm also working on putting some grades in, so be aware of that. Make sure you do the quizzes online. I saw that some people got some good grades already. Sarah Nefsey got a 97, I believe. There was a few other scores I saw briefly. Mithul got 100. Cheyenne, 93. So there are some good scores coming out there. Keep it up. Learn those words. And I believe we're going to pretty much end it like that. I'm going to read one poem from my poetry teacher, one of them, Patrick Todd. Beautiful little poem that conjures up a strange image, or to me it was always strange, and it's called Home Before Dark. Outside the grocery store, a battered blue pickup heaped with firewood, axe and shovel stick up from the load. Chainsaw and gas can safe on the cab floor. Next to the driver, a canary in a black wire cage. I always wondered what the heck the canary was doing there. To me, that's the whole poem. Written by Patrick Todd. University of Montana, Missoula. Moving on, I'm going to give you guys a few more poetry assignments. Real quick, Concrete Poetry by Aponier. I'm running out of time.